Listen up, today is a bit of a different episode. We take you out of the studio and backstage with YUNGBLUD. I caught up with him before one of his arena shows in Sydney earlier this month. This is a man that I first got to interview about 10 years ago. So I've been watching his rise over that time, and he's now turned into a bit of a legacy act. He's got people like Ozzy Osbourne, Aerosmith, Smashing Pumpkins who have just doted on him in a public sphere, and he is becoming one of the acts of our generation. We get into his album Idols and what life is like being in the limelight nowadays. So let's do it. Lean in. It's a bit of a shorter one, but it's good fun. You can learn a lot of wisdom from YUNGBLUD. It's YUNGBLUD with me, Ash McGregor, on Listen Up. YUNGBLUD, welcome
Hello,
to the podcast.
how you doing?
I'm good.
Good to be back.
Good. I'm glad, Dom. Man, like this year, have you heard about the year of the snake and the year of the horse?
Yeah, bro, everyone's been telling me that.
Have you truly?
I promise you, New Year's Eve, I was like shedding skin, and then the year of the horse, you fucking bolt and
It's
go
not
for
yet
it.
though. It comes in February.
Oh, really?
We're still,
All right.
we're still shedding
So
our
like
skin.
little transition period.
Yes.
Like we're like changing from snake to horse.
I feel like that's good for that.
Do you know what? I really identify with that. You know, when people talk about the fucking horoscope, like every time I go to LA, everyone's like, "What star sign are you?" I'm like, "Oh fucking hell."
No.
But I actually identify with the snake and the horse.
That's good because I see that for you. I feel like last year was really
Rebirth.
a real rebirth, a real shed.
And this year's get on the fucker and ride fast.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean?
We're strapping in. Let's go.
Smack the ass, go.
All right. Well, the album Idols, like when you think about it, it is a shed. That is such a shed album. You're going against the grain. You're giving up on song timing. You've gone against production trends. You've really looked inwardly. And I want to know on Idols, or even Idols Part 2, when you were going through your transformation and trying to find that real self in your songs, what was the scariest part? Is there a moment that you thought, this is something I'm sharing with the audience that was actually really scary to come to?
I mean, yeah, I think this album, I made it with my best mates. I made it with my guitar player I've known since I was 15 and my producer who did the first album. I think when you make an album with songwriters, everything's fucking good because they want to cut. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a hit. I'm like, it's just shite. You know what I mean? But when you make an album with family, all they want is the truth. And they really made me feel like shit for a lot of this.
You were unmasked.
You know what I mean? I think really like I had to face myself, and it was a moment in change. And it's like, how do you know that I care for disaster? High to low with a packet of lies. Wired can no longer fold. You find fighting it all. And why do you sigh when you walk and I need you with wild-faced desire? Because you're already shut in a shattered state and I wish you'd stayed in my life. How I know every word that gets shouted and said about you, nothing ever goes. Does that look like a good shot to you? Are you ready, boy?
Wow.
And I remember this that's like a weird, it's a weird train of thought. But I remember my producer was pushing me and pushing me and fucking pushing me because I never thought the love of my life would be a 55-year-old Israeli man called Matty.
Truly.
But since I was 15 years old, he's wanted the truth. He kicked me out of his studio when I first met him because he was like, you don't know who you are. Come back when you fucking do. And this motherfucker pushes me and pushes me towards breakdown when we're writing. It's almost kind of like really unorthodox.
When you say that, like, what do you mean by that?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you. You're not, I don't feel it. That's not you. I know you. It's like dark. But he's right. Because I am very good at, when you really know me, I'm very good at navigating a situation to go my way. Not with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think like with this album, it's like, it was always about life or death. It was always about red or black. It was always about all in, even if it sinks us. And that kind of weird train of thought that I just did, I was crying my fucking eyes out because what that says is, you've been doing this since you were 17. You had no idea that it would get this big. The amount of love and hate you never comprehended it. You never addressed it. You just kept going, and you overcompensated, and you've not been yourself,
Yeah.
and now you are. And it's like that. Does it look like a good shot to you? Are you ready? It's like every shot that's been fired, it's missed.
Do you feel like he saw that in you before you realized it in yourself?
Yeah, 100%. It's wild. I think when you make an album with family, at the end of the day, bruv, your mum knows when you're fucking acting.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? When you go home for
Oh,
Christmas
yeah.
and you think you're a fucking big time rock star, she still makes you fucking empty the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Like that mindset. I had to make an album from that perspective because truly, like, I think on my self-titled third album, I let too many people in. I think this fucking thing is so hard to navigate as a human being, let alone being someone fucking famous, because you fucking compare yourself to 25 people before you've even had your fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
There's so much influence of what to read, what to eat, who to fuck, what music to listen to, what to wear. It's so hard to actually form any sense of identity, because you get your identity from looking at a fucking tree, or putting your feet in the fucking sand, or having an argument with a person. I feel like I really, with our idols, and I think with everything people were saying about me, every conversation I was having, it was all so fucking shallow. And I was tired of the world that I was living in being shallow. I wanted.
Do you think you found that now? Are you like, what does your
100%.
lifestyle look like now compared to when you started?
I am down for adventure. My vibe is like,
Yes, man.
even if it hurts. Yeah, even if it fucking hurts. It's like, be open to everything. I think as human beings, we hide. You know what I mean? I was just saying this a second ago. It's like, when you get asked a question, like a really important question, you answer that question immediately when you're asked it. But before you fucking give your answer, it goes in your fucking ears, into your brain, into your gut. Your insecurity kicks in. 17 different questions of how you're going to react to my answer dilutes my answer a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. So I've just started fucking answering my questions from straight away.
It's a crazy thing to think of, but then also to actually put it into practice in like in a learned space.
Because I think, like, again, like when you're an 18-year-old and you're in an interview, all you want to do is
Prove yourself.
and be liked. So no wonder sometimes people think I'm fucking overcompensating,
Yeah.
or I'm holding back, or I'm fucking doing too much, because I fucking am. Because it's like, this shit is not fucking natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Genuinely.
the fuck are we doing right now? You know what I mean? So I think it's just something I had to navigate, and kind of landed it in that place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. It is a scary thing. Were you worried about losing people along the way?
Yes and no. I think I was just so fucking bored by the art I was making. I really didn't care. You know what I mean? I really think, like, because my vibe is, my community mean everything to me. They have, like made me feel like I can be alive and live on this planet. But the one thing I owe them is the truth. And when I ain't telling the truth, I think that's the one thing everyone owes everyone. In this life, the person opposite you doesn't owe you shit. In my opinion, everyone owes you the truth. And everyone, like, that's the one thing you owe the world, is the truth and a little bit of love. You know what I mean? I was just so bored that I was like, I need to make something here that makes me feel, and makes me cry, and makes me laugh, and turns me on. And you know what I mean? I needed that for myself. And then this album came out, and it's actually been so wild to see how I think that this album and my first album, 21st Century Liability, affected people the heaviest, because I made them for myself.
Yeah, and then it's weird that the self-titled
It's
the one
so
that's
weird.
not
That's
you.
what I'm saying. It's like, it's bizarre, because
It's got your name slapped
yeah,
on it.
exactly. You make your first album.
You're not
For yourself, because no fucker knows who you are.
Yeah.
And then my self-titled album, it was in hindsight, it's called Youngblood because I was trying to figure out what the fuck Youngblood is in that time, because everyone was telling me 15 different things, because Youngblood means something different to 15 million people right now. And that's why I did Bloodfest, because I saw 40,000 people in a field, and there was obviously 15,000 kids going mad at the front, but there were mums, dads, babies, granddads, whatever. And I'm going, Youngblood isn't me anymore. It's us. And Dominic Harrison, can exist in this world. And I have to exist as Dominic Harrison in this world, or I'm just going to end up making the same album 15 times, and no fucker wants that.
Yeah, there's no fun in that
Boring, it's
either.
not real, it's not truthful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
Totally.
you know what I mean? That was the mindset behind it.
Well,
pretty heady. But I'm into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. This guy. But you've gained so many big fans along the way. I think it's like a lose a little to gain 1,000. You know?
I think so. You got to take
And you've
one
got-
step back to take a big, like 15 step forward. You know
Straight
what I
up.
mean?
And you've got so many people reaching out to you, some of the greats. It's greatness sees greatness at the moment, especially in your world.
Mad.
You know, either Aerosmith collab, there's
That was
Smashing
that was
Pumpkins.
fun. That was fun.
But they're people, they're not just collaborations. It's like genuine respect for you.
Wild.
You know, they just don't want to be an artist that's in a studio with you. They actually pedestal you. They're comparing you to Elton John.
Very weird.
Yeah.
I think what's cool is, again, there's a generational love.
Yeah. Cross-generational.
Cross-generational love in rock music right now, which has not been the case for fucking years.
Yeah.
And I really think that kind of started from the Back to the Beginning Aussie gig and the Black Sabbath reunion. I think 6 generations of rock musicians came together, and it was like the biggest event in the world for like a month. So I think we all kind of go like, oh, fuck. Everyone's better together. I think that the thing about rock music is rap really led for the past 8 years because everyone's a community. Everyone's featuring with each other, touring with each other, playing with each other, respecting each other, even if you're singing about completely different shit, even if you don't fucking get the other's music, we're all together in this table. So it's like, yeah, fuck it. Rock music has a little bit of that again, and I really think that's why it's rearing its head. I think the thing about rock music, everyone always goes like, who's gonna save it? What one person's gonna save it? And that's never the case, man. It's like, it's gotta be a fucking party, because people want to fucking attend a party.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
And you know what people say, rising tides float all boats.
Yeah,
That's how it feels.
100%. And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's not a competition. Everyone can eat the pizza.
Did
Have
you
a slice each.
have you felt that it's been very competitive for you in the come up?
I feel like my vibe is with rock music. Everyone, they ridicule you for the reference point when that's like that after 2005. That's why rock got like fucking chin stroker.
Yeah,
Chin stroker rock. You know what I mean? I'm like, and it's the most anti-rock thing ever. You can't fucking gatekeep what it is. It's a genre of fuck off. And an individuality and love. And I think it got a rule book got placed upon it. And my vibe is, I think like we got to carry forward what has been before with a new energy, because it will always be new, because it's a different world we live in. Different fucking things are happening, and every one person is individual to me. No one is the same.
Agreed. 100%. I think that's a great mantra.
Even if you nick a bit of eyeliner from someone, or a bit of clothes from someone, or a fucking line from someone, don't make you them, you know what I mean?
Totally.
You know what I'm saying?
So where are you taking this into the future? Tell me about...
Fucking who knows, man? To be honest, I think like with it all, I'm here in Australia right now. Then I'm going
Who do you want to bring up with you?
Oh, wow. I think that's cool. I think, to me, my vibe is, I want, especially young kids in bands, in rock music. For the past 10 years, the genre has been really judgmental. And I really want someone like me, who is loved and is fucking hated, to just say like, just fucking do what you want and don't listen. Don't be deterred by bollocks, because it's all fun. You got to see it as fun. I think like when you look at the fucking phone and you see hate and love, consequence is not held when people comment on Instagram. If you want to fucking hate me, do it to my face. If you want to, you know, I mean, if you have a problem with me, if you, like Tom Holland nailed it when he said, like, if you got a problem with me, call me. If you don't have my number, how can you have a fucking problem with me? You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I really loved that thing. And my vibe is like, yeah, I think with me, all I want to do is I love my community and I want to lead with love.
You already do. I feel like that is permeating into the community. Youngblood, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You've been
Are you coming tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I can't wait. It's going to be lit.